Some has stolen. He stole my bike. My bike. Someone took my bike. They put their tiny hands, I'm insecure about my hands, over the fence onto my property and took something that did not belong to them. It was 11:35 yesterday morning and I had a haircut at 11:45. It takes 15 minutes to cycle to the hair place and I'm always running late. I open the door, I get outside to where I last used my bike and it was gone. I usually lock it to this rail here, which needs a paint. Someone stole it. They stole my bike. They stole. It looks like a UFO's landed in the late neighbor's garden. Dun, 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 dun. And so because of that, I was 20 minutes late to my hair appointment, and so he had to rush it. 100% my fault. Remo, if you're watching this, you did a great job. But you know what? I'm gonna get my bike back. I'm gonna get my bike back. Even if it costs me weeks, months, thousands of pounds in time and energy, way more than the bike's worth, I'm gonna get my bike back. Because in life, this feels like a Michael Scott moment. Shit. Before that though, I've got to stain this worktop. This is a table that me and my dad made. This is my workshop. Lottie calls it the second bedroom. I call it the work. Okay, so I actually know the minute that my bike was taken because I have a Ring doorbell, but unfortunately it wasn't triggered to actually record the theft happening. But I know the minute it happened because the bike disappears during that little gap. So we have a timeline to work to at least. I just think if you're gonna steal a bike from someone, don't steal it from someone so petty that they will spend like excessive hours tracking you down and kicking your ass. I will do it. I will destroy you. So first off, I'm actually gonna go and talk to someone down here who I know has got a security camera, Ring doorbell thingy on the side of the house. They might have picked something up. I might leave you here though, because this might look kind of strange if they open the door and see this. I live on this street and basically I had my bike stolen. Like 2 days ago, yesterday morning. Yes! 3:34 a.m. 3 young men, teens, walk past her front door 1 minute before my bike is stolen. You fuckers! Have my good lock on it as well. And one of the guys is riding a bike with reflectors on the wheels and a baby seat on the back, which tells me that bike was probably stolen too.
It's like a crime wave.
I'm gonna find you guys and I'm getting my bike back.
He won't be blinded. Do you think the wizard is dumb? Like much so small-minded? No, he'll say to me, I see who you truly are. A girl who I can rely on. That's how we'll begin, the wizard and I.
Enough! That's enough of that. We need some calm. I wanted to do a little Q&A and give you guys some updates. That took me like an hour to make those curtains, which I hope was worth it. I know this video is a little bit all over the place and some stories might be continuing, which is something to come back for. But yeah, I just thought it was better to get something out. First of all, I just wanted to let you guys know I've added an existing new product to my shop. So if you go on my website, then go to shop, it's a marker texture pack where it's got all those scribbles you see all of my videos. I've made that into a pack that you can buy. I can actually remember the pack that I bought years ago. There were just a few little things that I would have liked different and I've just tweaked that for this for you guys. So, yes. First question for the Q&A. All right, question one. Sam, that's the worst one I've ever seen. Look at it. Tim Runia asks, how do you protect yourself from not burning out again? When you feel like a natural energy to create something, I think it's good to go with that. But I think if you're trying to force a schedule and like force the energy and your body is kind of saying no, then that's where it can get kind of sketchy. People have different tolerances. I appear to be quite sensitive, so I think I kind of have maybe more like ups and downs than most creators do. I think a lot of people can kind of just push like further. I don't know why I said push twice then. The main thing I think is just allow your body and your mind to rest. Remember? Calm. Too wide. Yeah, zoom in a bit. Pete_Rumsey. Not sure if that's the second name or what, I don't know. But what was your best corporate video and why was it Movem? Pete's an old client. They ask really boring questions, to be honest. But if you did Google Cube Productions, Cube, I know is a lame name. Me and Dave named it when we were like 17.
I think it's good I'm not wearing a Cube t-shirt. We don't want to overdo it with the t-shirts, do we? We want to be like, baby t-shirt.
Yeah.
And then click on the link, you'll see, which by the way, I am taking on a very small number of freelance projects. So get in touch if your company, business needs something. Question number 3. Fox in the Field says, how can you make a high quality look video with no budget? I think a lot of that comes down to doing it again and again. You know, so that every video you make, when you look at it after it's done and you watch it in the edit and you're thinking, I wish I just did that, or I wish I just did this. So that next time you fix those little things. And then with the gear you've got over time, you kind of, things just kind of start looking better and better and better. I would also say a high quality looking video, it kind of depends how you define that. You know, what is a high quality looking video? What's cinematography wise? Is it message wise? Is it delivery wise? 1, 2, 3, 4. Hello. How do you know so many things? My sister said, what are your Xmas plans? What do you want for Christmas? I don't talk about Christmas until December. What is it now? Oh no, it's the 4th. Chicken, turkey, or beef for Christmas dinner? I would never eat meat. That's just disrespectful. Did you know 200 million chickens die every day? I learned that fact the other day. That it's like 100,000 every minute. That's a lot of chicken. U2 are my favorite band growing up. That's what that last one was about. Calvin Hat asked me, what are the priorities if you want to learn filmmaking? How would you set up a schedule? The number one priority if you want to learn filmmaking, hands down, is to just do it. Have an idea, make it, and learn from it. That is the best thing, and that is the thing that I do push a lot on Fired Up. There is a lot, yeah, I think you can, you do pick up things, little tips, little tricks and stuff like that, but the most important thing is that you're enjoying what you make and there's like a fire and passion behind it. And that just comes from just doing it. If you can't want to make videos. You have to have a little idea and then actually want to make it. There's no amount of courses or education that will make you want to do it, make you want to make videos. I think you kind of have to land on a schedule that works best for the type of videos that you want to make. So, my typical content on this channel, the rough turnaround would be a week. If I was doing it full time, which I can't quite at the moment, but I hope to eventually. For the kind of videos I want to make, that works pretty well. This sort of video, like you're watching now, this video was more like a day. So I filmed it today. Everything you've seen in this video is filmed today. I'll edit it either tonight or tomorrow, and it will be quite a quick turnaround. You can probably tell that in the delivery of the video. I think for my channel and what I want to do, I think that's okay. I am happy that people want to hear from me, and maybe even in a more casual way like this. I watched my first Peter McKinnon video that I've watched in a couple of years. I watched the first one yesterday, and it was just like 6-7 minutes of talking. And typically I would be like, that's you would think making that's not what people want. But for me, it was what I wanted to watch from him. Maybe I just didn't fancy watching one of the cinematic things. I wanted to just watch him talk. I think once in a while, like, I know on this channel, I think that's all right. Oh, Sam, come on. It's upside down, you absolute... Harshit Panda. How does a video idea come to you and how does it progress into a final output that we see? So I usually have an idea and then I script it. And then as I'm scripting, I'm kind of like visualizing it. I'm quite excited by the idea and I'm like, oh, that'll be cool. This will be funny. Little jokes. And I use that energy to make the video. I have tried, I'm doing a studio tour video at the moment. The idea of this is that the workstation is central and it's an unscripted video. And do you know what? It's the first unscripted video I've ever done. And it just, for me, I'm finding it hard to get the motivation to film it. And I think it's because I don't have a script or to work to, which is really annoying because I wish I didn't have to script because I'd love to just be able to just come up with it off the cuff. But I just don't think that's how my brain works. So I script. But that doesn't mean that you should script. It just means that's how I do it. Okay, there are a few questions from the Fired Up community which I'm going to answer on my podcast tomorrow. Okay, that's the end of the Q&A. Also, it's very dark. I also just wanted to update a little bit you guys about January. Oh my God, it's pitch black. In my head it was light, but okay. Yeah, I wanted to offer more 1v1 time for January's cohort. Yeah, January's cohort, I'm on 10,000 ISO. I've never been that high before. Yeah, just thought it'd be nice to be able to offer more live calls, more live conversations. So I've upped that for January's cohort. So if you want that, come join the party.